Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us on our episode number 3 of the ZenConnect for Family and Children. I am today with Anouk. Hello Anouk.
Hi Virginie.
How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very happy to be here again today.
Well, it's our pleasure to be with you as well, and we have today a different type of episode again. We are going to have a special time with Anouk, and then you will be with me for a little time out, and we'll explain in a moment. So let's get started with our first little activity with Anouk, and I will see you in just a moment. Enjoy. Anouk, it's you.
Thank you, Virginie. Thank you. So welcome again, everybody. Today we're going to focus a little bit more on how to deal with emotions. And as you may notice, like in spring and in summer, a lot of positive emotions are coming up. Most of the time, people are very happy and very joyful and feel a lot of nice feelings. But sometimes it can also be that there are some feelings which might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. So today we're going to do just a couple of exercises to see how you can deal with this. And we're not going to make it very heavy, but we just want to see like how can we deal with this in a very nice and a practical way with things that you can straight ahead adjust for yourself together with your parent or if you are alone. So first of all, what we want to do, especially when we feel that a lot of things are coming up that might sometimes feel a little bit overwhelming, is that we want to take a step back. So what we want to do with that is taking a little bit more distance of all the things that are coming up at the moment. So you can imagine that even when you are very happy or very joyful, sometimes it can be so exciting and so overwhelming that, for example, it's very difficult to go to sleep. That's something that we have dealt with in the second episode. So today we're going to see, like, okay, what can we do in order to balance our emotions a little bit more? And to balance our emotions, the first important thing is the breath. And the beautiful thing of the breath is that we always have it with us. So we can use it anytime, anywhere. And that's very easy because sometimes you find yourself in a situation where you feel like, for example, very angry or very sad, or what I said, maybe if you feel like so excited that you don't know what to do and what to do anymore, the breath can immediately help you to get you back into the present moment and to calm down your nervous system. So in order to do that, we only need to sit up straight. So you can sit as I am sitting in a cross-legged position, but if you're sitting on a chair, that's fine too. Or maybe even if you are standing, that's fine too. So what you're going to do is, if you want, you can just close your eyes for a moment. And then we take a deep inhale through the nose. And when we inhale through the nose, we place our left hand on our lower belly. And then we make sure that we bring the breath all the way down into the belly. And if you notice, and make sure that you are with your awareness in your belly, you might find that your belly is growing. So it's filling itself with air. So bringing the breath all the way down, taking a deep breath. And then a deep exhale through the mouth. And when we exhale through the mouth, we can relax the shoulders a little bit more. So we do that 2 more times. Deep inhale through the nose. You feel that the belly is rising. You're going to create like a very big Buddha belly. And then on the exhale, deep sigh through the mouth. And with that deep sigh, the whole nervous system is relaxing. We do that 1 last time. You're taking a deep inhale through the nose, all the way down into the belly, and feel how the belly is rising. And then exhale through the mouth. So what we did now is that we have created some space within our bodies. So you might also feel that your chest is a little bit more expanded, or that there is more space to breathe inside. And that's all very good. So the next step is to see how we can cool down a little bit. Because what often happens when we are very emotional, whether it's angry or sad or happy, we are actually heating up our system from inside. So sometimes it might feel that you are a little time bomb. And what we want to do is to calm and to cool down a little bit. And we do that again by using a very nice exercise, a breathing exercise that immediately will help to calm and cool you down. So on the next inhale, we're going to curl the tongue. And you curl the tongue as if it is a little straw. And while you're inhaling through the curled tongue, you might notice that there is cool breath coming into your body, into your system. And that immediately calms and cools you down. And then we exhale completely through the nose. And now we're going to see if we can double the exhale. So the exhale is double as long as the inhale. And why we do that? Because that also helps to calm and cool our nervous system a little bit more down. So just sitting up straight, preparing your tongue, and sometimes for some people it's difficult to curl the tongue like this. What you then can do is just place your teeth on each other and inhale like this. And then again, completely exhale through the mouth. Okay, I'm going to do that 3 times together. So on the next inhale, you curl the tongue or you place the teeth. And we completely exhale through the nose. Long, deep exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. And completely exhale. Last one, deep inhale. And completely exhale. And then just take a moment. So if you want, you can close your eyes again and just take a moment to observe, how do you feel now? How do you feel inside? How does your body feel? And can you grasp a little sense of that peace and calmness inside? That feeling of cooling down, not being so excited anymore, and just being at peace within yourself. Okay, then you can open your eyes again. And then the next exercise we will do is an exercise for our neck and our shoulders. So what often happens when we have a lot of stress and tension in the body, we store it here around the neck and the shoulders. And with the next exercise, we can make sure that this stress and tension is being released and you feel nice and free again. So on the next exhale, I would like to invite you to place your chin on your chest. And at the same time, you keep the shoulders down. So now you feel the opening, the backside of your neck. And then from there, we're going to make a big circle with the chin over the chest towards the left shoulder. And then we look over the left shoulder. And then on the next exhale, we turn towards the other side. And then we look over the right shoulder. And so we continue just a couple of times for yourself. From left to right, from right to left. And slowly opening up the muscles in the neck and the shoulders a little bit more. And then maybe every time when you bring your head up, you can bring it up a little bit higher. So there is a deeper stretch on both sides of the neck. Do that 2 more times. And then we bring bring the head back to center. And then from here, we lift the head up and then we look up towards the ceiling. And when we do that, you feel the opening in the throat and in the chest. And we take a deep breath there. And then on the exhale, we bring our head back into a neutral position. So if you had your legs in a cross-leg position, you can straighten your legs now. Shake your legs a little bit. And then we bring the soles of the feet together. And we place the feet a little bit in front of us so that actually our legs are making some kind of triangle form. Okay, we feel our sit bones in the floor. The shoulders are still relaxed. And now what we're going to do is taking a deep inhale, bringing the arms all the way up into the sky. And then on the exhale, we bend forward and we place the hands wherever they come. So they can be on your feet, they can be on the floor, in front of your feet, whatever feels good for you. Again, making sure that the shoulders are relaxed. And now we take another deep breath here. So see if we can lengthen a little bit more. And then on the exhale, we bring our head down and we leave the head here. And again, if that feels good for you, you can move your head a bit from left to right. So letting go of all the stress and the tension in your neck. And then in the same time, because we are bending forward, we are calming down our nervous system. So this is what happens whenever we take a forward bend, is that we give an impulse to our nervous system, and that makes that we feel calm, at ease, and relaxed. As long as you breathe with it. So on the inhale, we see if there's a little bit more space to lengthen the spine a little bit more. And then on the exhale, you can go a little bit deeper. And maybe you can go all the way down and touch your feet with your nose. So you can smell your feet. And especially in the summer, your feet might smell a little bit because it's hot outside. And if you're walking around in your shoes the whole day, your feet might be a little bit smelly. So see if you can smell your feet, taking a deep breath there. And a deep exhale. And then on the next inhale, we slowly come back up. So we take the time, we don't go too fast. And then we place the feet on the floor, bring the knees a little bit more in. And then we're going to hug our knees. Hug our knees, see if we can lengthen the spine a little bit more. Feeling nice, comfortable with ourselves, and also being held. And especially, like I said, if things are too overwhelming sometimes, it really can help to find a space spot within yourself. So you can do that with this pose, very easy, very simple. And then you can just grab the head, and maybe if you have the space, you can place your head on your knees like this, or you just let your head hang out. And then we're going to move a little bit from left to right. And this always reminds me of, in spring and summer, we have a lot of flowers and a lot of trees that are blossoming and blooming. And there's a nice summer breeze, and then these flowers and these trees are just moving from left to right. And also always gives you this really nice and comfortable feeling. And that same feeling inside, if there's a summer breeze, breathing through your body and giving you this nice, calm feeling. And one more deep breath here. And then on the next inhale, you can lift the head up. And then we straighten the legs again. Maybe you want to shake your legs. And then we bring them one more time back into a cross-leg position, or a position that feels good for you. So again, you can adjust every pose to whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay. Taking a moment, taking our right hand and placing the right hand on our heart. And then the left hand, you can place it on your belly. And we're just taking a deep breath here. And deep exhale. If you want, you can close your eyes again. and bringing your awareness inside. So the belly is the place where we store a lot of emotions. So all the emotions like anger, like sadness, like anxiety, fear, but also happiness and joy, it always comes from deep down in your belly. And in the same time, we have our heart. And our heart is the place where we feel love, where we feel connection with other people, compassion, and also where we sometimes can get hurt too. So sometimes our heart can get hurt. You can really feel that sometimes in your heart. So these two places in our body are very important. So the belly and the heart. And what we're going to do right now is see if we can connect both places with each other through the breath. So when we're going to inhale, you will notice that the breath is going inside your heart all the way down into the belly. It stays a little bit there, and then on the exhale, it goes up again. It touches your heart, and you exhale through the nose. We'll just do that 5 times together. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, feeling the heart expanding, opening up there, bringing the breath all the way down into the belly, the place of our emotions. When we soothe and we calm it there a little bit. And then on the exhale, we go and bring the breath back up. We touch our heart with that feeling of love and compassion for ourselves and for others. Do that 3 more times. Inhaling. And it is as if it's like a circle. So you're making a circle from your heart to your belly on the inhale, and then on the exhale from your belly to your heart back. You can decide for yourself how long you want to make that inhale or exhale. Everything is okay. Do that 2 more times. And the last deep inhale from the heart down to the belly and back up again. You can place your hands back onto your knees. Again, taking a moment to observe, how do you feel? And these are little exercises you can do every time of the day. So you can do it, like, for example, in the morning, you feel very excited to start a new day, or maybe when something happened during the day, or maybe when you go to sleep and you find it difficult to go to sleep because there is still a lot of emotional stuff going on inside. So in any moment, anytime, you can do this. But what always is very nice after this is that you take a moment, not immediately to go back into in your daily life again, but just taking a moment to lay down. So I would like to invite you to lay down for now. So you can lay down on your back. Make sure that there is a space. You can lay down on the floor, or maybe you want to lay down on the couch or on your bed, or maybe when you are outside, just lay down on the grass, whatever feels good for you. And just taking a moment to lay down on your back. And when you are laying down, making sure that your feet are falling a little bit outwards, that the shoulders are relaxed, that the arms are opening up, and that the hand palms are facing up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. And then again, you can close your eyes and just take another last deep inhale, deep exhale there. And then Virginie will take you into a beautiful story that she will share with you right now.
Thank you, Anouk. Thank you very much. And everyone, now that you are in a nice position, we'll stay like this. And for some of you, school is about to start in a few weeks, maybe in a few days. And this is going to be a big change. So I just have for you today a little story that maybe you will find interesting in regards to school, or either for you or for someone you know. So close your eyes, like Anouk said you could, and just don't move. Here's the story. One birthday, Johnny's favorite uncle gave him an apple. "This is a special apple, Johnny. Whatever you do, don't take a bite out of it. This apple is going to bring you good luck," he said. Johnny liked apples very much, so he didn't know how he was going to manage to not eat this apple. It was a beautiful green apple. Just thinking about biting into it had Johnny's mouth watering. He could imagine what it would feel like to bite in this apple, what he would like to do with his hands holding it, what it would sound like as his teeth crunched through the green skin and into the juicy, sweet goodness inside. "Thank you, Uncle Dave," Johnny replied. "I will try not to eat the apple. It's not going to be easy." "Remember, Johnny, don't eat it. It's going to bring you good luck." Johnny was confused by his Uncle Dave's insistence about the apple. "Is it really that important that I don't eat the apple?" Johnny thought to himself. "Could I just go and get another apple if I eat this one? Can one apple really bring good luck?" Johnny didn't know what to do with the apple. He thought to himself, if the apple was supposed to bring good luck, perhaps he should keep the apple on him all the time. He didn't know how it was supposed to bring him good luck, whether it was good to bring him one bit of good luck or lots of good luck. Johnny asked his mom for a plastic box to put the apple in it so he could keep it in his school bag. So she gave him a square white milk-colored box with a blue lid, which clipped down around the outside to hold it in its place. So Johnny put the apple into the box, and he put the box into his bag. Every day, before Johnny went to school, he checked that the box was still in the bag. And after a couple of weeks, Johnny was so used to having the box in his bag that he often forgot it was even there. He hadn't noticed it bring him good luck yet, but he didn't think his Uncle Dave would be wrong or told him a lie. So after a couple of weeks, Johnny had forgotten about the box. It had sunk to the bottom of his school bag, and every day he stuffed everything into his bag on top of the box, without paying any attention to it, or to the apple. One day on the way to school, some bullies were calling Johnny horrible names. He tried to ignore them and kept walking, but he was getting upset by what they were saying. The bullies started calling Johnny names every day as he walked to school, and he kept ignoring them the best he could. It didn't seem to make them stop. Johnny wondered whether he should tell his parents or a teacher. He didn't know what they would be able to do or whether they would even make it worse by walking with the bullies. After a couple of weeks of being called names by the bullies and not reacting to what they were saying, the bullies began to push Johnny around. Johnny continued to try to ignore them, but he was both scared and angry at the same time. After school one day, he told his mom about the bullies. His mom comforted him and asked if he would like her to do something about it. Johnny thought about it for a moment and told his mom that it felt better because he had spoken to her and that he would continue to try to ignore them the best he could. Hopefully, he thought they would get bored and leave him alone. His mom felt that was a good idea. She knew that if she got involved at this stage, it could make things worse for Johnny. But it was important that he spoke to her. Then, if the situation got worse or continued much longer, she would get involved. So after a few more days of the bullies speaking on Johnny and pushing him around, they demanded his bag lunch. "I've eaten it," Johnny replied honestly. The bullies took Johnny's bag, unzipped it, and emptied everything on the ground. "No, you haven't, you liar," one of the bullies said as he saw the plastic bag, where the apple was, to the ground, and in a way that made it obvious that there was something inside. "That's mine. That's not my lunch," Johnny said. The bullies didn't believe him. They started passing the tub between themselves. Johnny tried to grab the tub where the apple was, but the bullies were too big. "Give that back. It's mine," he shouted. The bullies laughed and laughed. They didn't want to give it back, obviously. They had spent weeks trying to find a way of getting a reaction from Johnny, and now they wanted to make the most of it. Johnny was annoyed with them. He wasn't scared or angry, just annoyed that they had taken something that did not belong to them. This wasn't the reaction the bullies wanted, but it was better than no reaction at all to them. Johnny knew that most bullies needed a reaction to keep them interested in bullying someone. They normally want the person they're bullying to be scared of them, or to get angry, or to fight back, but to be too small or weak to be any real threat to them, obviously. Johnny wasn't going to try to fight them, and he wasn't going to be scared of them either, but he was getting annoyed with them. He focused on breathing calmly and not reacting to the bullies. He wanted his tub back, but he wasn't going to let the bullies win by getting emotional in front of them. "Pass it here," the leader of the bullies said. "I'm going to have your lunch." The bully took the tub from one of his friends and grabbed the fold-down clip around the side of the tub. As he popped them open, the lid exploded off of the tub and the rotten apples squirted off all over his face. The bully spat the apple out as he threw the tub on the ground, completely shocked and surprised. The other bullies and children gathered around him and started to laugh. The bully ran off, completely embarrassed. Johnny had totally forgotten about the apple over the last few weeks. He didn't realize how rotten it would have gotten in the box. As it got more rotten, it gave off more gas, which increased inside the tub, but it had nowhere to go. So obviously with the pressure, as it built up, it exploded and went out and came all on the face of the bully. Johnny was glad he didn't open the tub and that the bully did. The next day, the bullies avoided Johnny. They didn't even look at him. Johnny thought to himself, "That apple really did bring me good luck." He didn't know how his Uncle Dave knew it was going to bring him good luck, but he was very happy that he was giving that lucky apple. And this is it for our session. You can now open your eyes and sit up if you wish, maybe move a little bit around. And this is going to be the end of our session. So everyone, again, thank you for being here. And Anouk, thank you for spending this time with you. We really enjoyed this session. And thank you. And everyone, well, we'll see you again in next month with a new series. These new episodes are going to be for teenagers, but don't worry, we will be back with you very, very soon. So everyone, enjoy your day, and we look forward to seeing you very soon again. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.